viewers, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. No, probably welcome. I have my headphones on for no purpose except not being able to hear outside noises. I can't hear myself in them. I just get insecure about people listening to me while I talk, so I put these on so I can't hear, and so I'll just continue to talk. But this is going to be a DrUnK rant. I'm on my third drink. So I'm just gonna hop right into the video and what I really wanted to talk about. Now, what I'm about to say isn't necessarily a conspiracy. I guess maybe I'm making it one. I don't know. I'm gonna get people thinking now, I suppose. I haven't heard anything about it. I'm sure there's conspiracies about it, but I don't know nothing about it yet. It's just something that I thought about, and I decided it'd be pretty cool to talk about. One part of this idea that I have in my head is an actual conspiracy, but I'm just putting it with Black Mirror. Ugh. I'm drinking some cheap tequila. I'm not gonna give any brand deals, but I'm sure you can figure out what it is by the color. It's really cheap, and you're really not supposed to mix a light liquor or like a clear one with a dark drink, or maybe it's the other way around, or maybe it's both. You're not supposed to put like a dark liquor like whiskey. You're not supposed to mix it with Sprite, you know, something light. But you know, all I had was dark soda. I ain't have nothing else. Gotta do what you gotta do. So the first I heard about this conspiracy, predictive programming. Don't know if you've heard of it, but I got it from Shane Dawson's video. He was talking about it. He compared it to using facts about 9/11. So what predictive programming is, the government or whoever uses the media shows for years. They'll put information into your head that you don't even know is being put into your head, so that way when the time comes of it actually happening in real life, you're not really surprised, you're not shocked. His examples that he gave, there was a lot of different ones, but one of the big ones was 9/11. I think the earliest prediction, if you will, was from like 1948, I want to say. It was like 1943, 5 or 8, some shit like that. But it was in the 1940s, and it was a kids show literally talking about the Twin Towers falling, which is crazy, but this is what I mean. Here, you know what? I'm gonna get a nice little definition of what predictive programming is for you guys, because okay. Predictive programming is a subtle form of psychological conditioning provided by the media to acquaint the public with planned societal changes to be implemented. So what I was thinking, hold on, I need to refresh. The soda's also really cold, and there's ice in it, so it's cold and hard to drink. My thoughts. Do I believe in predictive programming? I think it makes a ton of sense. Okay, I love conspiracies. I have other conspiracy videos on here. This wasn't going to be, I was going to change my channel up and I wasn't going to talk about these, but you know, I really like them. So I think I'm going to keep them on. I think I'm just going to kind of do whatever I want with my vlogs. I kind of believe in predictive programming, not gonna lie, because it's smart. There are things with like facial recognition, like that we'd seen in movies years ago, and now we have it for unlocking our phones, which actually I would like to point out something that I feel like a lot of people don't talk about. Apple has the face recognition now, you know, you unlock your phone. But I have shitty Androids, okay? Literally, I can do a face unlock, and that's been for like years. Like, I could do that on my shitty ass Android, but the iPhone just came out with it. Like, they made it such a big thing, but I remember that being an option on my phone like years ago, and I never did it because I was just like, well, what if I look different one day or something that don't recognize me? Like, that's stupid. I thought it was a stupid idea. Like, I just thought it was dumb. What I wanted to hit on was Black Mirror. Now, it's a show on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. If you have seen it, it's probably why you're watching this video. Black Mirror episodes are very technologically advanced. Technologically advanced. I'm going with it. And our future is going to be nothing but technologically advanced. So, that put into my mind, well, all the things that happen in these episodes are probably going to come true. Or, what if they are a part of predictive programming and that they're going to come true in the future? I guess you could consider this a conspiracy theory. I also feel like with conspiracies, you already have more evidence to back them up, like the 9/11 thing. Like, no one thought, everyone predicted 9/11, but it wasn't a conspiracy about it until after it happened, you know what I mean? So, like, what I'm about to say, like, this stuff hasn't happened yet, but the chance of happening in the future, I think, is very, very, very possible and probably already happening. The episodes go through you having a video game in your mind that only you can see because of a chip implemented into your skin, and it goes through your nerves, eyes, sensory, whatever. I don't know. I don't know. But it's this chip that gets put in your skin that it makes you able to see the game in front of you, but if someone was sitting next to me, they couldn't see it, only I could see it. Like, you don't even need drugs to, like, hallucinate anymore. Like, you just put a chip inside your head. They talk about being able to put someone else's conscious into your head, because we only use, which is very true, we only use a certain amount of our brain. So there's a lot left that gets unused. In the show, they put someone else's mind into that other percentage that's not used, and that person can see, can smell, can taste, can touch, and feel everything that other person is doing. So it's literally having another voice inside your head, like multiple personalities. It's literally what it is. Except it's not yourself, it's someone else. So in the show, for instance, for that specific episode, the girl, I think, goes into like a coma, but she's still consciously able to talk to them, like through some device, whatever, but that's it. She's just able to say yes or no, that was it. So they took her mind and put it in her boyfriend's mind. She could see through his eyes, taste what he tasted. If he hugged someone, she would feel it. Look up the episodes because I don't want to fuck up. I just need the names of them. I don't know. Oh, that one was cool. That was honestly probably one of my favorite ones just because of the way it ended. It's the USS Callister, so if anyone has watched that one, you know what I'm talking about, and if you haven't, go watch it. But I think my favorite one was the Black Museum one, and that's the one where, I mean, they were putting someone's mind into someone else's. I've seen them all. Oh, this one was cool. So it was like when a person dies, or again, like the coma state, but if you were to die, instead of just dying, you would have the option to remind your consciousness, almost uploaded as like a code, to be put into, to live in like a, I guess, almost computerized world of wherever you want. It's really hard to explain unless you've seen it. And then there's another one that you have like a grain put into the side of your head, and you are able to record your entire life, pretty much. So like, if you don't remember what happened 3 days ago, you could just hit a little button and it would come up on a screen, or like through your eyes, and you would see what would happen 3 days ago. Everything exactly the same. You could literally watch your day and relive it. So it's almost like your eyes are a video camera. That's pretty much what it is. So my thought was, with this predictive programming, what if that's what they're doing through Black Mirror, and they're showing us all these technologically advanced shit and they're implementing it into our minds, so that way when they actually do come out with, oh yeah, we're gonna put someone else's mind in your mind, or they're gonna microchip us, or whatever they do, which for all we know, things could already be happening. Some things are already happening. I think it's crazier with Black Mirror because the things that happen are so intense, so inhumane. Some of them aren't bad, but some of them are really bad, and I think there's a reason for that. I think they want to give a balance between, oh, let's show the world these ones, the ones that aren't so bad, and they'll want them. They'll think they're cool. But then let's also give them the really, really, really dark stuff. The stuff that's fucked up. The stuff that we're going to do in the future. But because we put them together, it'll be a good balance. And they'll never figure out that we're just using predictive programming and that we're actually going to be doing these things in the future. I just found the idea of this predictive programming pretty interesting because I feel like it is very true, you know. There are a lot of things, whether it was the 9/11 thing or the face unlock or touch ID, have been in shows or the news way in the past, and then it comes to life. And maybe it's not even way in the past, maybe it was just like a couple years. So that makes it even scarier because the Black Mirror, just came out? It could happen in a couple years, man. Could happen in a couple years. It could happen tomorrow for all we know. I might have someone else's mind in my mind. That would be annoying. I could not do that. Ooh, 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 ooh. It just makes me think of the show. And it gets my feelings all going again. I can't handle it. I feel like it's a great possibility that they're using Black Mirror. They're using predictive programming for all our technology advances through Black Mirror. But like I said, it's some scary ones. And you know, that's the reason they do it though. The reason that they would do predictive programming is because with all this scary stuff, they don't want it to be a shock to us. Because if they just one day came up to you and were like, hey, we need your hand, we're putting a chip in it, thank you, you're not just gonna be like, yeah, okay. No. You're gonna freak out. You're gonna be like, why? Why are you touching my skin? Why are you trying to put something in there? You gonna be tracking me? Like, no. Of course we would fight it. We would say no. But if they plant it in our minds through a show that we enjoy and make it seem like it's okay, or, you know, just at least getting the thought out there, when it does actually happen, then we're gonna be like, oh, okay. Like, maybe we'll still be sketched out by it, but we're not gonna fight it as much as we would anyway. It's crazy to, just, go way deep into it and really think about what they could be doing and why. I don't know. I guess that's all I really had to say about that. Let me know what you think about this. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you believe in it? Do you think that I may have just started a conspiracy about Black Mirror, or is it already one because I have no idea? It was just a thought that I had. Because the whole predictive program thing, you know, some of these episodes of Black Mirror really did kind of put me on my edge of my seat and scare me, and I was just like, you know, it gets you thinking, what if that does happen? Well, maybe it's going to, and maybe it's the government using it and putting it into our minds. Alright, well, that's that. Let me know what you think. Now I'm gonna be annoying. Make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you want. Let me know your opinions. Because obviously, I'm not saying any of this is fact. This is literally just a thought that I had, an opinion that I had. So, Agree with me, disagree with me all you want. Am I even making sense right now? I don't really know. Make sure to follow me on all my social media. I got a new Snapchat, so add me on there. It'll all be linked below. It'll also be at the very end of this video, so if you don't feel like scrolling, you could just sit here for like 30 more seconds and it'll pop up and you know where to follow. Alright? I'll leave like a little playlist right here of my other conspiracy videos I've done, in case you're curious. Because I haven't done that many anymore, but, you know, they seem to be more of a hit, and I really enjoy doing them myself, so, I like getting my mind thinking. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
But I'm dodging the course. I just signed another deal, daddy hating of course. He don't wanna see me win, steady lying in court. Fake ass artists don't like me throwing rocks at my fort. Big ass crib off in the hills, you couldn't hit if you tried. Just made history and I ain't slip, I'm